Meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
We can do this, but we have to stick together.
Hello.
Thank you for your time. Lovely to meet you, Andy. Lovely to meet you, Barbara.
You too.
I don't think I've spoken to a brother-sister filmmaking duo before. There's lots of husband and wives.
Welcome to the experience.
And they argue and they fight. Is the same when it's brother-sister?
Yeah.
The arguing and fighting?
We argue and fight with a plus, that we can't get a divorce. It works out.
Because we're siblings.
And you don't have to get a prenuptial agreement, no money and stuff yet?
No prenuptial, and we don't sleep together, so there's no issues. It's great. We only get the plus of being two.
Yeah.
We don't get the problems of being two.
How do you begin to follow up the highest grossing horror film of all time? When someone says those words to you, and then the next few words are, let's make a sequel.
Oh, very calm.
Are you?
Yeah.
How are you calm under that pressure?
Well, to start with the first movie, when you approach a movie like this, which is an adaptation, you just draw all the inspiration from the inside. Even though it's like it's based on a very famous and popular work, you have to go to your own emotional experience, having read the book. I read this book when I was 14 years old.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was scared, but I like to be scared. I had a history.
Well, that shows.
Back then I had a history of horror, of dealing with horror, mainly from films. Watching horror films in our family was a fun activity, and I became a very big fan of Stephen King before reading it. Yeah.
And 1,100 pages. How do you then take those thousands of pages and make two films?
Well, we could have made 3 films, really, but we decided to go for the 2. The first one was 300 pages, so the biggest adaptation challenge, I think, came on the second one. But Andy anchored on the 7 main characters, on the 7 losers, and it worked.
It did?
We have a second film that is 2 hours plus of pure joy and fear and emotion. And most of all, and this is what I'm the proudest of, strangely, is that you leave the theater and you're elated.
You are actually, after all of that.
You feel good.
Yeah. And I know you say you're kind of done. I've read somewhere that you might not be done with this film. So is this where the brother-sister arguments come in?
Yeah. Well, the filmmaker's instinct tells you to keep going all the time.
How much
and
more
it's a
is
good thing.
I mean, I know there's more pages, but is there
no,
more?
There's when you translate such a huge story into a film, you have to understand that it's 2 different languages. It's not just 2 different formats.
But you were asking about another film,
yes.
right?
Is that?
Yeah, let me elaborate. So, of course, you have to accept that there's a lot of events and details and subplots that are going to left apart. But when you think of a big experience, of course, these are 2 different movies. It's chapter 1 and chapter 2, and they were supposed to be like that. Who knows? In the future, it might be like a bigger cut where where these 2 movies live in the same shelf.
Wow.
And but if that is a thing, maybe I will shoot a couple more scenes. I don't know. It's still speculations.
Okay. Just finally, I hear a superhero movie is your next project. Will that be a joint thing as well?
Oh, we always
also speculation.
Okay.
Yeah, we always work together. She's my producer, so and she's
So
my
it won't be
sister.
out in a flash anytime soon. This,
You know what? We're gonna finish the delivery of this lovely film. We're gonna take an amazing holiday, maybe in Australia, and then we'll figure out what we do.
Why not?
Why not?
Thank you for terrifying
Of
us.
course. Thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
thank you
Nice
for
to meet
being
you.
terrified.
Hello. Please.